Hey, thanks for checking out my video. My name is Stariana and I run a Etsy shop with my partner. The shop is called NoxOccultus and we sell goth decor, original art, and some fandom creations. Today I'll be showing you the process for how I get one of our more popular boxes painted and ready to go. The first step is to remove the label. The next step is to take all of the hardware out of the box. I used to try to paint around it to save time, but it really just made more of a mess and more of a hassle and never looked as nice or as clean. The great thing about this particular style of box that I do is I can use a variety of reds to blend together to get the look I'm going for. And there always seems to be some like fibers and little loose pieces of wood or fuzz, so I like to just give it a good light sanding all over, especially on the edges, and get rid of any rough spots or frays. And now the fun part! I always start with my reds, and as I go I start to blend in tiny little dots of black to give it kind of a more red stained wood. After I've painted both halves of the boxes to the point that I like them, I let them dry and cure for an hour or two and move on to the next step. Once the outsides are dry, it's time to do the insides, and for this one I'm just doing black all the way through. The hardest part is getting the edges done where the lids meet. But on this particular box, that's not too bad because any black specks that I do get on the red paint, I can kind of blend out and it blends in with the rest of the look. Once the insides are done, it's time to let them dry again for an hour or two and come back to lay the felt on the inside. And it didn't record me laying the felt, so we don't get to see that part, and I'm just moving straight into painting the design on the top. You can't really see, but I've sketched it out, so I have some guidelines, and I'm just going back over that in the paint. For this, a ruler and a pencil were really my best friend, and it made this part so much easier. I started out just doing these freehand, and it took a lot more time, so I'm happy I sketch it out beforehand before I start laying down the paint. And the design is done. Like I said, felt is already on the inside of the box. Now we're just reattaching the hardware. Once the hardware is in, the last step is to give the whole box another light sanding just to get down all the ridges. And I have a version of this box that I do seal with a polyurethane gloss finish, or rather a satin finish, and then I just have another version where it's sanded down and not sealed with the polyurethane. And she's all done. Thank you so much again for checking out this video. If you like this box, you can get one of your own. Our store is etsy.com/shop/NoxOccultus. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more NoxOccultus Makes videos.